Well, good morning, everybody, for Monday, the 5th of December. Yes, got the internet working in the end. So, what have we got? Well, patterns are changing, temperatures are reducing, and after a fairly sort of mild autumn, with December now arrived, we are now going to feel the full effects of winter over the next few days. And that's sort of thanks to the weather pattern we're starting to bring in these areas of high pressure and low pressure, just angling the winds and jet stream especially away from us and allowing the door to open to some colder weather. Yeah, you can see there's a few fronts on here, but it's going to be fairly dry through the next sort of week or so, but it's going to feel pretty cold. Isobars reasonably far apart, so we're not expecting any particularly strong winds, but it certainly will be just that wind chill being noticeable. Winds at height today, well, looking at this, northeasterly or east-northeasterly at around 15 knots or so. And the satellite picture over the UK is effectively showing a sort of fair amount of overcast cloud over us at the moment, as you can see on there. Of course, with the sun coming up fairly late now, we don't really see the real detail on these charts currently, but maybe some brightness a bit later. But it does look like it's going to be fairly overcast initially. Public forecast showing a top temperature of 6 degrees today, that northeasterly wind ever present, and yeah, moderate visibility really. Charts of some brightness during the day. I think the icon's just struggling so there we are. Yeah, feels like 3 degrees, so yeah, pretty chilly indeed. GFS showing top temperature as well of 3 to 4 degrees, so generally in line, and dew points down to about 3 degrees. TAFs and METARs currently at Odium, we have broken cloud at 4,000 feet, and humidity is 100%, so the chance of fog could suddenly just spring out of nowhere, but a bit unlikely in this wind direction. Yeah, and it's showing on here sort of broken at 2.5 for most of the day, with a prob 30 of broken at 1,000. So they're really hedging their bets, I must say, on variable amounts of clouds. I think any cloud bringing any rain is quite unlikely, but they have to put it in there. And Farnborough reporting very similar, 3 knots from the northwest on this one, and broken at 4,000, few at 3.1, and sort of mixed level cloud during the day. Nothing in the way of soaring, and onto airspace and NOTAMs. Number 11 is paragliding, which is happening just south of Alresford. Yeah, they have a little hill there that they fly on. And 17, which is not really going to affect us, flare firing just south of Farnborough, up to 450 feet, but we have to mention it anyway on there. Okay, operationally today we're going to be 0.9 with this wind, so the grass is reasonably well, it's soft, but it's not waterlogged. So we'll operate launching off the runway, landing on the grass on 0.9, with the winch on the north side to give us as much cable drift as possible. But do make sure you are correcting as necessary for the winch. So yeah, take off from the runway, land on the grass. Movements today, no jet movements, but we have a number of Navajo and King Air movements during the day. First one starting in an hour. I think we have 4 or 5, but it won't really cause us too much of an issue. Finally, and I'll just get it up, we are launching the new Lasham booking system today. You can find that at www.lashambookings.co.uk, and most of you, well, a lot of you have registered already, so yeah, just get yourself booking on that. It will be starting at 9:30. We're just going to open everything up, so this will give you the opportunity to book without the need to call the office anymore. So excellent. So 0.9, cold, wrap up warm. We'll see you on the airfield. Bye for now.